Hello friends, welcome to Learner's Planet. Friends, this is our first session for profit and loss. Friends, this topic is very important in all competitive examinations that you must be knowing. Apart from that, profit and loss is a very interesting topic we come across our day-to-day life. Whether we talk about household budget or we talk about profit and loss in a business. Okay. Also, the knowledge of profit and loss and percentage is very important for data interpretation, which itself is a separate section in various competitive examinations. Okay, and you might have studied this topic in your junior classes also. Now, we will discuss some new methods, some innovative methods to solve the problems of profit and loss. Okay, so gear up for the journey of profit and loss. Friends, I would just like to suggest you that you should go for the sessions of ratio and proportion, percentage and calculations before you proceed for this particular topic. So you'll feel more comfortable with the methodology of profit and loss. Okay, so let's begin our journey, and definitely you are having your paper and pen with you. Now friends, let's discuss some basic terminologies before we proceed for the topic. Now what's cost price? Friends, will be using the term CP as for cost price, the price at which an article is bought. Okay, that means the price at which you are buying an article. Okay, so it's cost price. And what's the selling price? The price at which the article is sold, or the price on which you are selling an article. Okay. Now, if selling price is more than cost price, then definitely there will be a profit. If selling price is less than cost price, then definitely there will be a loss. Okay. These are the general terminologies. Now, we have to find out the percentage profit and percentage loss also. So the formula for the same I have mentioned over here. You just can go through. Okay, CP is equal to 100 into SP over 100 plus gain percent, or CP is equal to 100 into SP over 100 minus loss percent. Friends, though I have mentioned all the formulae over here, still I would recommend not to memorize too many formulae. Just go on logics. Okay, and profit or gain that I have already discussed, and loss I have already mentioned. Okay, now friends, definitely you might have attended the session of percentage before attending this particular session, and you must be knowing the percentage to fraction conversion and fraction to percentage conversion. Okay, so we will be using the same concept over here to find the relationship between cost price and selling price. Okay, let's see. Friends, gain and loss percent is gain or loss into 100 by CP. That means profit or loss percentage is always calculated on cost price. Okay, that means profit or loss by CP into 100 is profit or loss percent. Okay, now we take other expression for the same. Since we are dealing with 4 terms over here, that is CP, SP, profit and loss. All these terms are related to each other. If selling price is more than cost price, then there is a profit. If selling price is less than cost price, then there is a loss. Okay, now that means if I divide selling price by cost price, the expression should be greater than 1, isn't it? Since selling price is greater than cost price, so in other words, what I can say, if SP by CP ratio is greater than 1, there is a profit, and if SP by CP ratio is less than 1, then there is a loss. Okay, So sometimes the datas are not given directly in the form of SP and CP. Sometimes the ratio is given. So you should be able to find out whether it is a profit or loss. So just observe if SP by CP, that is selling price by cost price fraction, or this expression is greater than 1, then definitely there is a profit. And if this expression is less than 1, then there is a loss. Now, in the very next step, let's find the percentage profit and percentage loss with this ratio. Okay, just listen to me very carefully. Friends, percentage profit, as I have mentioned, it's profit over CP into 100. We are just deriving a concept over here. Just see it carefully. Now, what is profit? It is SP minus CP. Okay, so just place the value over here. SP minus CP over CP is equal to P by 100. Okay. Now, just wait for a moment. Here we are breaking the LCM. It's SP by CP minus CP by CP, that is 1, is equal to P by 100. That means SP by CP is equal to 1 plus P by 100. Okay. Here I have mentioned you that if SP by CP is greater than 1, it's a profit. And what is a profit? It is P by 100. Okay. And if it is less than 1, it will be there will be a loss. So in that case, the ratio will be reversed. Loss percentage will be SP minus CP over CP. Okay. So loss by 100 is equal to, into 100. So loss by 100 is equal to SP by CP minus 1. So SP by CP will be 1 plus loss by 100. It will be CP minus SP. So it will be 1 minus SP by CP. So SP by CP in this case will be 1 minus loss by 100. Okay. Now, let's deal with some datas. Now friends, suppose I am having 10% profit in any transaction. That means SP by CP ratio must be greater than 1. Now how much greater than 1 it will be? If it is a 10% profit, that means SP is 110% of CP, isn't it? Okay. That means SP by CP is equal to 110%, or we can say 11 by 10. Okay. That means SP by CP is 11 by 10 or 1 plus 1 by 10. Okay. That means this is representing 10% of profit. Okay. Here SP by CP is greater than 1 since it is 11 by 10. And what is the profit percentage? It is 10%. That is 1 by 10. If we convert it to percentage, it will be 10%. Okay. So now let's take an example of loss. If SP by CP is say 4 by 5. Okay. Then if ratio is less than 1, definitely there is a loss. And how much loss it is? It is 1 minus 1 by 5. 1 minus 1 by 5 is 4 by 5. So 1 by 5 is loss. Now what 1 by 5 is? 1 by 5 is 20% if we convert it to percentage. Okay. So if SP by CP is 4 by 5, there is a loss of 20%. If SP by CP is 11 by 10, then there is a profit of 10%. Okay. Now let's take some more examples. Sometimes this ratio, that is SP by CP, is in decimals. So if SP by CP is in decimals, say 1.2. So it is a 20% profit. You can just directly say it. Okay. If SP by CP is 0.8, then definitely there is a 20% loss. Okay. If SP by CP is 1.02, then it will be a 2% profit, not 20 but 2. Here it is 20 here it is 2. So just see the difference between the two. Okay. Similarly, if SP by CP is 0.95, that means there is a 5% loss. Okay. If SP by CP is maybe 6 by 5, then it is 1 plus 1 by 5. That means 1 by 5 is the profit part, or we can say 20% profit. So this and this, both of them are same. Okay. So sometimes we are given the ratio like this and sometimes in this manner. Okay. So you should be clear about both the parts. Okay. I just put one example before you. If price of 10 pencils, if cost price of 10 pencils is selling price of 5 pencils, then what is the profit and loss in this transaction? Now, if you know the concept of this fraction, you can easily do this problem. Cost price of 10 pencils is equal to selling price of 5 pencils. That means selling price by cost price is equal to 10 by 5. That means 2. That is 1 plus 1. That means 100% profit. Okay. No need to worry about any common multiple or factor. Okay. I hope you are getting this point. Friends, apart from profit and loss, in any transaction, we'll be dealing with discounts also in this topic, okay, in this chapter. So what is discount? List price is called the marked price of the article. That means, in other words, we can say printed price of the articles. Friends, always there is a seasonal discount on commodities. Okay, suppose you are going to market, maybe you are buying some garments. Always there is a discount of 20%, 25%, 30%, buy one get one free, and various other types of discount. Okay, and always the discounts are calculated on marked price, or we can say printed price. Suppose a shirt is there on which the price is tagged as rupees 1500, and you are asked that the discount is 20% applicable. That means that discount is applicable on that particular printed price, that is 1500. That means if you wish to buy that particular shirt, you'll be getting 20% discount on 1500, that is 300. That means you can buy that particular shirt on 1200 minus 300, 1500 minus 300, that is 1200 rupees. Okay. So printed price, list price, and discount. We have discussed this term. Okay. So what is the selling price? That is the price after discount. Okay. We'll be doing problems on that also. Now let's understand the term successive discounts. A situation of successive discounts arises when discount is again given on the already discounted price. Okay. Now suppose two successive discounts are given at the rates D1 and D2 on the listed price, then the result is equivalent to on discount of D1 plus D2 minus D1 D2 by 100. Okay. Friends, we come across various situations when we just see an advertisement in the newspaper that there is a discount of 50% plus 50%, and people wonder that means whether the vendor is giving everything for free or what. Okay, and the vendor is getting a huge rush on that particular day when he is announcing these sort of schemes. Okay, people think that whether it is free or what, but actually it is not free, it is a successive discount. That means for first you are getting a discount of 50%, then after that discounted price you are further getting a discount of 50%. Okay, so that's not 100% waiver in the price. Okay, let's take an example. Suppose the price is 100. Okay, so first you are getting the discount of 50%. That means the discounted price or the price after discount is 50. Okay, now on this 50 rupees, that is the price after discount, further you are getting 50% discount. That is successive discount, or we can say series of discount. So on this 50, Further, you are getting a 50% discount. That means 25 rupees are further being discounted. So finally, you are paying 25 rupees, not 0. That means you are not getting anything for free. Finally, it is 75% discount from initial price. Okay, I hope you are getting my point. Or sometimes what happens if you just go for any mega brand, maybe Pantaloons, maybe other Shoppers Stop or somewhere else. If you are a card holder over of this particular malls or this particular brands, that you get then you get some extra discount from the normal. Okay, suppose a price a shirt is carrying is maybe 2000 rupees. Okay, so it is being sold at 50% discount. That means 1000 rupees. On 1000 rupees it is being sold. So if you are a privileged member, if you are having the card of that particular brand, then you get additional discount on this discounted price. Okay, so I hope you are clear with this successive discount concept. We'll be discussing problems on even successive discounts. We'll also be discussing some of these concepts. If two things are bought at the same price and one is sold at X% profit and the other is sold at X% loss, then overall there will be no profit or loss in the whole transaction. In this case, the buying price or CP is same. If CP of two articles is same, that means if two articles are bought at the same price and if one is sold at X% profit and other is sold at X% loss, then overall there will be no profit or loss. Okay, CP should be same. And in other case, if two articles are sold, here it was bought, here it is sold at the same price and one is sold at X% profit and the other is sold at X% loss, then there will be a loss which is equal to X square by 100%. This formula you can use directly. It's a very simple concept. If two prices are sold at the same price and on one you are making X% profit and on other you are making X% loss, then overall there will be a loss of X square by 100%. Okay. Now let's begin to do some practical problems based on profit and loss. A shopkeeper bought an article for rupees 400 and sold it for rupees 460. That means his selling price is more than cost price. That means he's making a profit. Okay. And what is his profit? It is 60 rupees. Now we have to calculate his gain or loss percent. So his profit is 60. Cost price is 400 into 100. That is his percentage profit. Okay. I'm sure you are clear. Now friends, let's see this problem. A man sells two articles for rupees 900 each. On one he gains 20% and on the other he loses 20%. We have to find his overall percentage gain or loss. Since the selling price is same, definitely he is going to make a loss. And what that loss will be? It's X square by 100%. That is 20 into 20 by 100%. So friends, the overall loss will be 4%. Okay. We are just making direct use of this particular concept or formula, we can say. Just remember, if the selling price is same for both the articles and on one he is gaining and on other he is losing with the same percentage, then overall there will be a loss which is given by X square by 100%. I hope you are clear. Now let's see this question. I gain 70 paisa on rupees 70. What is my gain percent? Okay. First of all, before making any sort of comparison, both the quantities should be in same unit. Here, two quantities are there, paisa and rupee. Okay. So first of all, let them be in same unit. Okay. So 70 paisa by 70 rupees. So rupees into that means there will be 7000 paisa and calculate the percentage. So it's 1% gain. Okay. It's actually very important to keep both the quantities in same unit. Now in this question, Alfred buys an old scooter for rupees 4700 and spends rupees 800 on its repairs. If he sells the scooter for rupees 5800, we have to find out his percentage profit. His cost price of scooter is 4700. Then he is spending 800 rupees on it. That means total amount which he spent on the scooter before selling is 5500. That is cost price. Now what is its selling price? It is 5800. Now what's the profit? It is 300. Okay, and percentage profit is always calculated on CP, that is cost price. So profit divided by CP into 100 is percentage profit. Okay, I hope you are clear. Now in denominator we are getting a number 55. Okay, and since there is none of these in the options, so no need to calculate. The denominator is not multiple of 7 and definitely it is not integral value. The entire expression is not integral, so this will be the correct choice. I hope you are clear. Now let's see this problem. A shopkeeper purchased 70 kg of potatoes for rupees 720. That means 6 rupees per kilo, and sold the whole lot at the rate of 6.5 per kilo. Then what is his percentage profit? That means he is buying it for 6 rupees per kilo and selling it for 6.5 rupees per kilo. So whatever the profit or loss is there on 1 kilogram, the same will be applicable on the whole lot. Okay, so difference, I mean CP is 6 and SP, that is selling price, is 6.5. Okay, so profit per kilogram is 50 paisa and cost price is 6 into 100. Okay, so it's 50 by 6, or you can say 25 by 3, which is this. I hope you are clear. Now let's see this question. Shyam purchased 20 dozen of toys at the rate of rupees 375 per dozen. He sold each one of them at the rate of rupees 33. What is his percentage profit? Friends, we have two options. Either we calculate the selling price for 12 pieces, that means for a dozen, or we calculate the cost price per piece. Okay, since he is buying it for 375 rupees per dozen, that means per piece cost price is 375 by 12, that is 31.25. Now this is the cost price per piece and this is the selling price per piece. So what is profit? It is selling price minus cost price, that is 1.75. Okay, now we have to find out the profit percentage. So that is percentage profit is equal to profit over cost price into 100. Okay, we just have to calculate it. (28 by 5), that is 5.6. Okay, I hope you are clear. Further, similar question. 100 oranges are bought at the rate of rupees 350 and sold at the rate of 48 per dozen. We have to find percentage profit or loss. Okay, so what is per piece price? That is 350 by 100. Since 100 oranges are being bought at the rate of 350, that means rupees 3.5 per piece. So CP is 3.5 per piece. Okay, and selling price is 48 rupees per dozen, that means 4 rupees per piece. Now what's the profit? It is 50 paisa per piece. And what is the profit that is applicable on one piece? The same profit will be applicable on the entire lot. Okay, so it's 50 paisa, that is 0.5 divided by cost price into 100. So it's 100 by 7%. Now just see where the denominator is 7. it is in both the cases. So just 714 is 98. So it's 14 point something. 98 is 2 less than 100. That means it is 14, 2 by 7%. Okay. Now let's see this question. A man buys a cycle for rupees 1400 and sells it at a loss of 15%. What is the selling price of the cycle? That means selling price must be 85% of the cost price, since the person is making 15% loss. So what 85%? It is 85 by 100 into cost price. That means selling price is 85% of cost price. Just multiply. You'll be getting the answer, that is 85 into 14. That is 1190 rupees. Okay, I hope you are clear. Now let's see this question. A sells an article which cost him rupees 400 to B at a profit of 20%. That means he's selling at 400 plus 20% of it, that is 80 rupees. So cost price of B is 480 rupees. That is cost price of B. Okay. Now B is selling it to C, making a profit of 10%. Now what is 10% of 480? That is 48. That means cost price of C is 480 plus 48. Okay. So, and we are asked how much does C pay B. That means we are asked about the cost price of C. That is 480 plus 48. That is 528. I hope you are clear. No paperwork is required at all. Now let's see this question. Peter purchased a machine for 80,000 and spent rupees 5,000 on repairs and 1,000 on transport and sold it for 25% profit. Now we have to find out the selling price of the machine. Now Peter is spending something around 5 plus 1, 6,000 after buying it for 80,000. That means before selling he is incurring total 86,000 on it. That means his cost price is 86,000. Now he's selling it for 25% profit. That means he's selling it for 125% of the cost price. Now what is 125%? It's 5 by 4. Okay. You just have to calculate this expression and you'll be getting the answer. Okay. The calculation is very simple. You can do it even mentally and you'll be getting the answer as 1,07,500. I hope you are clear. Now let's see this question. By selling an article for rupees 100, a person gains rupees 15. What is his gain percent? Now percentage profit is always calculated on cost price. Okay. Here we are given the selling price of the article. So first of all we have to find out the cost price of the article. Okay. Friends, selling price is rupees 100, gain rupees 15. That means cost price is 85. Okay. Now what will be gain percent? That is gain over cost price into 100. Okay. Now it is 5,3,5,17. That means 300 by 17. Which must be this, since we are having 17 in the denominator, which is there only in this option. Okay. I hope you are clear. Now let's see this question. Now a dealer sold a watch for rupees 425 and thereby losing 15%. At what price he should have sold the watch to earn a profit of 10%? First of all, let's calculate the cost price. Now friends, we have discussed that SP by CP ratio. Here SP by CP ratio is 0.85 since he is making 15% loss. Okay, so it's 0.85. Now we are given SP, that is 425. So we can calculate CP. So 425 divided by 0.85 will be CP. Okay, now we are having cost price with us. Now we have to find the selling price which give the profit of 10%. So the new selling price is equal to cost price into 1.1, that is 10% of profit. So it's 425 into 100 by 85 into 1.1, or we can say 11 by 10. Okay. So it's 50 into 11, that is 550 rupees. Okay. I hope you are clear. Always you have to calculate cost price, and on cost price only you can calculate the profit. So be very careful about it. I hope you are clear. Friends, we'll be doing more such problems in our next session, and along with that we'll be discussing some applications of profit and loss. Okay, so till then, do revise this session. Bye bye.